This is going to be 2014 Topps Platinum Football, box number 1535. Let's go ahead and screen share everybody in on the break. All right, Michael A. is at the top. Alex G., you are at the bottom. As always, you guys know the deal. We're going to copy and paste into random.org, and we're going to run it through 7 times. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and number 7. All right, Jason S. is at the top. John W. is at the bottom. John W., are you related to the John W.? Are you like a distant cousin? Let's go ahead and put this in our spreadsheet right here. All right, everybody follow along, and I will read aloud. Jason S., Cardinals. Eric P., Falcons. Jake and L., you got the Bills. Jason S., Panthers. Paolo S., Bears. Ron D., Bengals. Jason S., you got the Browns and Cowboys. Ron D.'s got the Broncos. Michael A., the Detroit Lions. David R., you got the Green Bay Packers. Andrew M., the Texans. Ron D., the Colts. Randy H., you got the Jaguars. Jake and L., the Chiefs. DJ's got the Dolphins. Kevin M., the Vikings. Alex G., Patriots. Thomas W., Saints. David R., Giants. Kevin M., Jets. Randy H., got the Raiders. Christopher S., the Philadelphia Eagles. Thomas W., got the Steelers and Chargers. DJ, you got the 49ers. Chris S., you got the Seahawks. And Ron D.'s got the Rams. Vin, you got the Buccaneers. David R., the Titans. And rounding out the list is John W., Johnny Walker, with the Washington Redskins. So I'm going to scroll back through one more time. Make sure everybody's got their teams. And we will get started. All right, now's the time. If you want to make a trade, now is the time to do so. I'm going to go ahead and get the shrink wrap off of here. Once again, this is 1535 Topps Platinum. That's right. Not silver, not gold, but platinum. West Coast Sports says, anyone interested in the Lions? Eric Ebron, sensational tight end out of UNC. Skins for Lions has been offered up. And while you guys are doing that, I'm going to post that link. Remember, there's only 2 left in the next UFC break, UFC Champions. There's only 2 spots left in that. So let's go ahead and throw that link up real quick. Two left in the UFC Champions box. There is the link right there. One FBB Joey for a Chris. Super Dave, your teams are... Let me pull this back up. All right, you have... You got the Tennessee Titans, New York Giants, Green Bay Packers, and I believe that is it. 3, correct, sir? Giants, Titans, and Packers. Yep. All right, so it doesn't look like any trades except for that Joey for a Chris offered up by CJ. Let's see if we can make that happen. Put me in the mail, ship me off. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Let's do it. All right, first up. Oh, Mr. Tannehill. Mr. Ryan Tannehill. He's well on his way. What do you guys think? Well on his way. Geno Smith. There's a Tom Savage right there. Pierre Thomas, and Julian Edelman. CJ, what do you think about that game last night, bud? Super Dave, you got the Titans and the Giants and the Packers. Keenan Allen, he's going to be put on IR. Earl Thomas, there's Mike Evans. What game? Yeah, I know, right? LaShawn McCoy. No, Doug. No. It's $14.99, my friend. $14.99, not $24.99. $14.99. $6, half case. $14.99. All right, DeMarco. Here's a die cut of Mr. Jordan Matthews. Jadavion, Jordy Nelson, and EJ Manuel. Bonus points. What area code is EJ Manuel from? If you guess 757, you are correct. Matthew S. Arian Foster. Skippy, we did the random. Yes, sir. Haha, Clinton Dix. There is Alex Smith right there. Are you in on this, Skippy? What's your first name, buddy? I can tell you who your teams are. Matt Forte. Mr. Robert Mathis, Julius Thomas. What do we got here? There we go. Rookie auto. Mr. Will Clark. Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati Bengals right there. This is going to go out to Ron D. Ron D. That's coming out to you, buddy. There's Ryan Matthews and Troy Polamalu. Tony Romo, Patrick Peterson, Jace Amaro. The old X-Fractor there. Darrell Revis and T.Y. Hilton. He got hurt too, didn't he? Did T.Y. play this weekend? Gio Bernard. There's Mr. Cecil Shorts. And Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham finally showed up last night, didn't he? Did he have a touchdown? J.J. Watt, Eric Berry. There's my buddy right there, Mr. Jarvis Landry. Big fan of him. Von Miller and Jay Cutler. Card King, what's up? Denarius Moore, Patrick Willis, Aaron Donald, Sean Lee, and Bernard Pierce. Brian Hartline, Reggie Wayne. What do we got next? Daquan Jones, Tennessee Titan. A rookie auto right there. This is going to go out to David R. David R. Very nice. Skippy, what's your name, buddy? First name, and I can call it out to you. Here is Frank Gore. Yeah, if you're having problems with the, there's a Johnny Manziel, Johnny Football. Try refreshing the feed. Eddie Lacy. Is everybody having problems? Randy H. Randy H. You have the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Oakland Raiders, my friend. Jacksonville Jaguars and Oakland Raiders. Appreciate that, Kyle. Torrey Smith, Brandon Marshall, Jalen Saunders, and Peyton Manning. Oh, Peyton, huh? There's Wes Welker, Clay Matthews, Terrence West, Mr. Mike Glennon, and Josh Gordon. Welcome back, Josh Gordon, huh? See if him and Manziel can't be a connection for a few years to come. Mike Wallace, Kadeem Carey, Ace, and Killer Cam Newton. So far, we've had Daquan Jones of the Tennessee Titans. And we've also had Will Clark of the Bengals. Those were 2 autos. Phillip Rivers, Russell Wilson. Here's a Logan Thomas. Guess he's not ready yet, huh? Not going to give him the start. There's Mr. Robert Mathis and Joe Flacco. Here is Mike Glennon, Ace Saunders, Jimmy Garoppolo, Percy Harvin, and Navarro Bowman. Still looking for the 3rd hit, the autograph patch. Richard Sherman, Devonta Freeman. Looks like we got a redemption here. There's Tom Brady. And we have a autographed rookie refractor patch of Terrence West. There we go. Boom. Terrence West, Cleveland Browns. Who's got Cleveland? Jason S. Jason S. This is coming out to you, buddy. Very nice. Terrence West, rookie refractor patch. And once again, that's going out to Jason S. All right, so we got 3 packs left. DeAndre Hopkins, Reggie Bush, Carlos Hyde, Tony Romo, and Gronk. Gronk 1 touchdown. You guys see what Buffalo did to Aaron Rodgers up there? Man. Jordan Cameron, Kiko Alonso. There's a Dante Moncrief. Jay Cutler. Poor Jay Cutler. All that money. And Zach Ertz. There's old Fitz. Andy Dalton, the Red Rifle. Aaron Murray, Uga. Bernard Pierce, and Michael Crabtree. All right, very nice. So we had autos of Daquan Jones with the Titans, Will Clark of the Cincinnati Bengals, and a redemption for a rookie refractor patch of Mr. Terrence West. Very nice right there. That's going to do it for number 1535 of Topps Platinum. Let's go ahead and send that over to YouTube.